Hey, what is going on, guys? MadBrickReviews, and I'm back with another video, and this is the Ahch-To Island Training Set, and it comes with 241 pieces, and it's set number 75200. This was a long-awaited set that many people wanted, mostly because they wanted Luke, and I don't blame them. I mean, Luke is the main, not the main character of Star Wars, but I mean, you could say he was the main character. I mean, he was the main character throughout the original trilogy, but from the prequels and the sequel trilogy, he is now kind of just a side character. He is my favorite character out of any of the Star Wars movies, and to get him finally in hand is just fantastic, and I think they did a good job. We'll get into that later, but I just want to say I'm so happy that we finally got him. We are going to look at the set first. And yes, your eyes are not mistaken. Lego have made porgs, I guess. They did come in the UCS Millennium Falcon set, but I am not able to get my hands on that because, wowee, that is a really expensive set. So we're just gonna stick with getting this set and having just one for now. Can I clear that out? Nah, it's too blurry. But yeah, that's it's a pork. The look of the set is, in my opinion, fantastic. They did a good job with what, you know, of a little set they could have done. It is a $30 set, which I think is really respectable, and you know, a lot of people can actually go out and afford. But with my luck, you know, at Walmart, they had this set for only $23. So, you know, it goes on sale. A lot of these sets do go on sale, and you actually get them for what you think the price should be. Sometimes you can get them even at a lower price, but I feel that since this set does bring Rey, you know, with her, you know, training outfit, and then also Luke, a character that everybody wants, and in a port, I don't think the set will ever really go fully down too much on sale. But for now, for at $23, which I got it for, I think that's a fantastic price to get it. The outside of the set looks really good. You know, you get some dirt and rocks formation right here, and it's mostly grass too. These were made by a couple of plates, and then some of the round cornered ones. These pieces up towards the front right here is actually detachable, like that. And then this side is also detachable. So you actually get 3 parts in total, and you can actually move this over to the side right here if you wanted. You know, that's just if you want. And then you can also move this maybe towards the front right there. I think the way they make you actually build it is a fantastic way to display it, because it does look like a pathway to the front. And usually you have your fire towards the front also. This is kind of the training area, and we'll see this. This is a little feature too that we'll get into later. It does come with this cloth piece, and what's fantastic about it, it's like the capes, the newer cape styles that are really soft, and you can kind of move them anywhere and it won't get, you know, those bad creases inside of them. You can crunch them up like that, and it will still just stay fantastically looking new, and I think that was a good inclusion for the set, even though it isn't too accurate, because in The Last Jedi it is a steel door that's in the front of the little huts. But I do like the way they added that cloth piece. We get a couple stickers right here, which is that one on the front, this one, and we get this one right here and this one right here. I may have not placed one of these stickers correctly, I think. I don't know too well, and that's actually not supposed to be like that. But I don't think I placed them right, but it doesn't hurt the set too much. I like the detail we get through these rocks, and they added some of these pointy pieces, which I don't really understand, but it works. I mean, it does work. This whole thing is detachable as well, and you can see there's like a little black spot right there, which maybe could have been like it's supposed to be a chimney, but maybe it's smoke or something, because you can't really fit the porg in there too well. Maybe at the side, yeah, but not too well. we'll keep that off. And this is the look on the inside. We're actually going to move the camera a little to zoom in. Alright, so you see there's a little bit of stuff Luke could have collected or have because of he is an exile. This, I don't know what this could be, like maybe a toilet or a sink, some fish, a twig, I don't know what that's about. This is actually a foldable bed, I think you can call it. This come out, it just stays there, and you can actually lay him down. You just gotta move the cape a little bit or take it completely off, but you can lay him down. You just gotta move, you gotta move everything out of his hand and everything too. One of the features you do get is this little thing right here. You just twist it that way, and this little Technic piece stops it, and it's just to knock down this thing, but I don't really know what that's for. It wasn't too good of a feature, you know. You do get a mug back there, a frying pan, and this is kind of like a torch. And then what you can do is actually move this out of the way, and it reveals some berries or herbs that he has. You didn't see too much in his hut in The Last Jedi, so some of this was just creativity from Lego, the Lego group. You do get a spot right here for the porg, actually, where you can just stand right there. I think it was too far over to the left, when you look at it right here. It's just too far to the left that you can't really see him. If they could have included 2 porgs, maybe a better way of doing that, that would have been pretty good. And then I guess we can go on to this feature right here where we'll get Rey. You can maybe... That thing just went all the way to the side over there. I gotta move my lights just to get it. So don't knock the camera down, but yeah. You get Rey right there. What you can do is like spin it, and it actually matches up pretty good if you have it like that with the brick. With the lightsaber and that. But this is kind of that scene where she's training near that rock, and I don't understand that scene sometimes. It doesn't make too much sense to me. But in the trailers, you do see that it is kind of blue when she slices it, and they do include this little crystal piece in there. And a lot of people were speculating that this might have been a kyber crystal and that she was going to make her own lightsaber. And no, that was not the case. It is just something Lego had to do. They get concept art and they don't really know what they're, if it's going to be too accurate when they release the movie, because some of the sets they make aren't too accurate because of the concept art they get. Because Lucasfilm and Star Wars like to make a lot of changes towards the end of production, and so I don't blame Lego for that. I honestly thought it was going to be a kyber crystal too, as well as a lot of other people. So now that we got the set out of the way, let's look at the minifigures. We're gonna look. I guess we'll look at the porg first, since a lot of people seem to like this little guy. So this is the exact same print. The exact same print we get in the Millennium Falcon UCS set, but the pieces that it uses are different, because I think the UCS one has black wings and this one's light gray, maybe. But yeah, it is technically exclusive to this set, just as well as the ones in the Millennium Falcon are exclusive to it. It's not too exclusive, mostly because the print is still the same, but it was a great inclusion to have in the set, and I thank Lego for that so much. Here we have Rey with her new outfit. This is I think in the beginning I called it the Jedi training outfit. No, this is actually the Resistance one. This is the outfit she gets at the end of The Force Awakens, and she goes and meets Luke. And it looks kind of nice, but it looks out of place just a little bit. The dark tan. Oh no, I don't remember it being dark tan. I think it was they could have made it dark bluish gray. I think that would have worked too. It wouldn't have messed up the legs too much, or the design at all. But it looks good for what they did. The torso is kind of clean. Not too much is on it. The back as well. And you do see that she does have the same face prints as she did in The Force Awakens. And that hairpiece, I do like that hairpiece a lot. And that's pretty much her. She does get Anakin's or Luke's lightsaber, you know, as she had in the end of The Force Awakens. Also, towards the beginning of The Last Jedi. And she gets her staff too. So, a great minifig. And then my favorite one of all is Luke. That face print just looks so amazing to me. I'm kidding, guys. No, he does have a good face print. You can see he has a little bit of gray printing in there to show that he is pretty old, and some wrinkles too, some forehead wrinkles as well. That hairpiece, it kind of confuses me because at the back it looks fantastic. Towards the front, it's like, what is this little curve right here? It does help. I mean, it does make it look pretty nice, but I do get confused on how the hair was molded and how it fits the character sometimes. But then I look at it again and it's like, I don't really know how to feel about it. So I have mixed feelings on it. We do get this little, I guess you can say, a walking stick or a staff that he gets as well, and then the printing for the body. Now this just looks too much like, he looks like a prequel era character, doesn't he? I mean, with the white robes, if they maybe could have made the robes and the torso tan, and maybe left the arms white and the legs white, it would have been a little better. But it just looks too bright to me. I don't know. And then we get the back printing as well right here, and that just looks good too. He does get a second face, and he's kind of angry in this one, maybe for when he's kind of battling Rey, you could say. But they would have to release another minifigure of him with the correct outfit that he was wearing towards that scene. He does come with one dark bluish gray hand, which fits perfectly because for some reason on that particular day he was wearing no glove at all, and I don't know, he just had his robotic hand out. I can understand why. He's alone on that island or planet. He does have the, I forgot what those characters are called. The caretakers. Yeah, sorry, voice crack. The caretakers are actually in that, you know, island as well as him. But he does kind of look like he's alone on that island, and I guess it's understandable that he didn't want to use the glove that day. So yeah, so that is pretty much. I zoomed in a little. That is pretty much the set. I do think it is a fantastic set. And a great inclusion to the collection. If you do collect Lego Star Wars, I would suggest you go out and buy this set for the price it is now. I'm pretty sure that a lot of Walmarts have it for $23. You can go to Toys R Us and ad match it as well for $23. Target as well, you can go and ad match it. And I also feel that if you go to a Target, they would have it for $23. But for $30, I still think it's a fair price, and it includes fantastic figures and an overall very good set. So I would recommend it. So that is it for this video. Please leave a like down below to show your support. Comment down below. Let me know if you actually have the set and if you liked it yourself. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day. Peace.